Hey there, welcome to my channel, Project Management Success. I'm Melissa, a certified project management professional and founder of Project Management Success, where we help you find efficient and effective ways to lead and manage projects. Have you ever wondered if project management is right for you? Today I'm going to discuss some of the pros and cons of project management, as well as a breakdown of what project management is to help you get some insight into whether or not project management might be right for you. So let's start with discussing what project management actually is and what project managers do. So project management is a really general term for the planning and execution of any sort of project from start to finish. So project management can be the creation and deployment of software. You can project manage building a hotel or a building. There's project managers for big events, project managers who work in healthcare on health insurance related projects, or project managers that build new businesses. All of these things require project managers. So the good thing is that project managers are needed in just about every industry. Project managers manage the day-to-day work of projects, leading their project teams to a successful end product. So at the end, there's something shiny and beautiful and tangible. Projects always have an end date. It could be years or months or even weeks, but a project always ends. After that, project manager will move in onto another project. So the project can be within the same organization or somewhere entirely new, based on whether the project manager is full-time or contract. So for me, I love project management because I'm not doing the same thing every day. As the project progresses, there's always something new that you're dealing with. And once the project closes out, you successfully move on to a brand new project, which really gives you a sense of accomplishment and it refreshes your motivation because you're starting on something new. So this is definitely a good profession for anyone who enjoys pivoting and managing new risks and figuring out really how to drive a project forward every day until it reaches close. It definitely takes good leadership skills, which can be learned, and you have to be able to communicate well and be organized. I do know project managers who have really bad organizational skills and they leverage their other skills to make up for that. So if you're a really good leader and say you can delegate really well, you can delegate those organizational responsibilities to someone else, and that might work out really well for you. But in general, good organizational skills, good leadership skills, and also being really adaptive is super important to project management. So let's move on to cons. So number one, being blamed for anything and everything that might go wrong. So if the developer messed up, it's the project manager's fault. If a team member gets sick and didn't finish their write-up, it's the project manager's fault. If your project timeline is delayed, it's the project manager's fault. So you have to be able to take responsibility and accountability for your team's misses and be okay with that. So resilience is definitely an important character trait of project managers. Another con is that it can be really demanding. It can be a demanding job. It may include really long work hours, especially depending on your industry, because you're the point person for the project. So you may end up working long hours if you don't set boundaries and have a good system of managing your tasks. Some pros. So goes without saying, it pays really well. I know project managers with 5 years of experience that are making $200,000 a year. Enough said. Another pro, it's never boring. Like I mentioned, projects typically happen in phases and each phase is different. And there's always issues to be solved. So it's a little bit impossible to be bored. Project management is also such a versatile profession, so you can move from industry to industry because there's so many transferable skills. I've been a healthcare project manager, I've been an analytics project manager, I've worked in healthcare IT, I've worked in veterinary care, pediatrics. You can definitely move industries, so that's a plus. The last pro that I have for you today is sense of accomplishment. So because you're delivering something tangible at the end of the project, it gives you a pretty big sense of accomplishment. When I worked in operations, I kept searching for fulfillment because I wasn't delivering something big and shiny at the end. I couldn't see the fruit of my labor. Project management really fills that gap for me. It feels very exciting to close out a project and really see the fruits of your labor in front of you. So to recap, some pros: exciting day-to-day work. You are building something tangible and you get to see that at project closeout. You are making transferable skills, and that makes it easy to move from industry to industry or from job to job. Good salary, lots of open positions. Some cons: so project managers field a lot of the blame if something goes wrong. It is very demanding and it's definitely not for everyone. Some personality traits: you've got to be ambitious, you've got to be able to pivot and adapt, and you've got to be a good leader and organized. So if you found this video helpful and want to see more, hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel. You can also comment below with any questions. Let me know if this video helped you on your journey to becoming a project manager.